Hello, Groovesters. My name is Michael Kekzaginski. I'm part of the Groove Asia team as a mentor and also as a team uh, team member because we are entrepreneurs helping other entrepreneurs. And if you are here with me right now on live, please in the comment box write hashtag live. That way I will know that you are here, not only to support me because I'm alone. Usually I'm with my partner, Karen. Unfortunately, she cannot be with me today, but I'm here and I will go through the process of that GLU, talking about process and about sales process, because today we'll talk about how to deal with something that is very important if you have a business. It's not only creating website and creating funnels. At the end of the day, you need to earn money. And we know that even on digital world, we need a sales process. Even companies like Facebook, like Google, when they want to sell, for instance, their advertising thing. They call people, they reach out people. So I'm not saying that you need to reach to do in outbound marketing, but maybe you can think about that. We will talk about that in a few minutes, but before all, I would like to, yeah, if you are live, hashtag live. If you want to ask a question about sales, you can also ask me that question. And today's session is about introducing trainings about sales and about AI also, because you probably know that nowadays we are in the middle of a fight, of a war, not the real war. Unfortunately, in the world we have real wars, but this is a digital war. Again, people um, know ChatGPT. You probably know what ChatGPT is. It's a system that you can use. It's a AI, so intelligence artificial. It generates text. You ask a question, it gives you back an answer, and it can be very useful because it permits you to deal with content marketing, for instance, a new way. So we talk about that. We talk about also digital creatives with AI, and those next days we will talk about how AI can transform your sales process. So, do you have a sales process? It's a good question because lots of people say, "Oh, it's magical. We will do that digital marketing things, and we will have traffic and conversions." But you need also, the old world with people with how can I say, sales representatives. So maybe you can add something like that in your strategy using AI. We will see that it's something that it can be um, easier. But before introducing that those events in which AI will be in the middle of the uh, thoughts of the discussions, let's talk about sales process in general, because we know that sales process is something that is complicated. Sometimes people don't want to do that. Uh, Complicated or boring. It's very boring to do that kind of process. But let's think that sometimes boring things are where the money are. And with AI, we can uh, use those technologies to help us to do those process. We will see what sales process is, but with ease. So let's go with the presentation, and I would like to, as I said, talk about sales process. And you need to know that yeah, in sales, you if you want to make sales, you have steps, and those steps are good in different situations in the real world and also in the digital world. It's the same. And so even if you have funnels, you need to go through all these steps, maybe inside the funnel, but also you can decide to organize a funnel aiming at permitting people to have a consultation with you, and that consultation is a can be a part of that sales process. So let's go through those steps. So you should probably know that we need to prospect to do prospecting, and you have two kind of marketing that can help you. We think about outreach, and we call also that outbound marketing. And we speak about in letting people go to you, comes to you with inbound marketing. And so prospecting is something that you can do by emailing, also by phoning, and you can also be creative because sales process you need to imagine that if you do things like the others, you won't have more than others results. If you want to be better than your competitors, you need to do things that they don't do. And prospecting and the way you decide to prospect and the strategy you can imagine previously about that process, it can be very useful. So I don't have the time to go to all the methods you can how you can prospect, but don't remember that. Don't forget that you need to be proactive and to get contact with people. And it's a the point number two, make contacts. People today. We have lots of we receive lots of emails, and we lots of offers and services are proposed to us. And at the end, uh, what we see is we don't really have real contact with people, with companies. And we need to create moments in the life of your prospect, talking with someone, a real person, and that person is really concerned about about my problems, and maybe that person can solve that problems. So your job is to create context. It can be fun. I mean, I don't know how many people you know, how many new people you meet every day, but it can be fun to know lots of people and to discover them and who they are, where they live, what their business, what their projects, and maybe to just make a contact with them, and that way you will be able to qualify them. So before going through that point, qualify your prospect, I would like to see the comments. I see that Tyra is with us. So hello, Tyra. I see Peter is live. Michelle also. So thank you for participating. You can. I see also Ming. Hello, everyone. Yeah, hello. So if you have question about that sales process, please ask in the comment box, and I will find a way to read your question and try to answer it to it. So, thank you for participating to that chat. So, to qualify your prospect, I don't know what you think. I mean, it's important because at the end, maybe you will have lots of prospects, but you need to know them, and it's a first step before uh, bring them value, and we call that nurturing. So nurturing your prospect is something that is important because from the moment you get contact with them for the first time and the moment they will buy you something, it can be a long time. It can be few days, it can be few weeks, few months, maybe few years. And the question is how to keep in touch with them, a way that will permit them to feel connected with you. And when the money it will be there for them. For instance, the reason they don't buy to you is because they don't have the money yet. So when the money will be there, the first person they will think about is you, because you kept in touch constantly, days after days, weeks after weeks, and they will recognize the value you give to them, and they will say, "Oh, I received so much value for free. Maybe it's a good idea if I jump into that pay program in which all the content I received for free will be gathered and with more value. So um, giving free value, you need to avoid to give too much value for free, but you need to give enough value for free, enough to permit the relationship to be maintained. So it's what we call nurturing prospects. Um, and of course, you give that free content. Let's say you have a funnel in which you propose a free PDF, another funnel in which you propose that free webinar or that free training. And don't forget, every time you promote a free freebie, a free thing, to promote your paid offer also at the same time. So at the end of a training, you can ask people, "Can are you okay if I propose you that paid training in which you will learn much more?" And people will know your offer by the journey of consuming your free value. It's so present your offer. There is a strategic way to present your offer. Don't directly propose your offer by email like that. Uh, Maybe it's a more strategic way. There is a more strategic way that promoting your paid event directly. Maybe you can. Um, Propose you paid event after giving enough value to people. Uh, you need also to overcome objections. So that part is more a one-to-one thing. I recommend that you find a way to, as I say, get a consultation with your prospect that are warm enough. So in prospecting, we talk about cold prospects, warm prospects, and hot prospects. What is a hot prospects? Please in the chat if you know what a hot prospect. No, it's not. Sexual or thing like that. It's hot prospect is that a prospect that is very in connected with what you want, what you do, and really need the solution, the product, the service you want. So you propose. So how to overcome an objection is to have a moment in the journey of the prospect in which you have a close attention to that person. So it can be a consultation, let's say 30 minutes free consultation in which you will ask questions, the person will ask you questions, and when you will propose your offer, that person will say, "Hey, wait a minute, I don't have money." Oh, okay, you don't have money. It's an objection. Oh, I don't have time, or it's not a good moment, or so you need to overcome objections, always understanding their point of view. Say, "Oh, I understand. You don't have money. I understand that it's difficult for you to do this when you don't have money. Would you consider uh, that program or that service or that product if the price would be different, or if it's not the money? Uh, is there another problem that the money that can uh, uh, cause a problem?" So you need to identify the real objections, because behind objections, you sometimes the real reason is not obvious, and you need to close the sale. It's maybe the more difficult part for lots of people who say, "Oh, how can I close?" But if other steps are well made, closing the sales is less difficult. And closing the sale is about maintaining the contact with the prospect, even if the person didn't buy at first. Let's say after your consultation, the person didn't buy. That mean that doesn't mean that it's over. That just means that you need to keep contact with that person and asking that person, "Oh, would you agree we do another session next week? The offer will be the special offer will be available, still available. So maybe we can talk together next week and see if you can jump into that offer, for instance." So it's not so easy So you won't have 100% of conversions. Not everybody who are interested in your product will buy. You cannot avoid people deciding something else, but it's a question of number. And if you do that for a lots of people, if you find a way to to create a process in which you have a lots of traffic, if you make contact, let's say you create, you have 10 new contacts every day. At the end of the month, let's say you work only Monday to Friday, it will be 200 people. So if you create 10 new contacts every day for 20 days, it will be 200 people. uh, how many people from those 200 will buy your products, your service? It's another question. It's about all your steps, all your process is good. And I would like to show you that those steps can be seen differently. You can also imagine that those steps are in phases. So let's talk about a first phase. As we said, prospecting. It's also about preparation, because you don't want to prospect everybody. So please in the chat write what could be the tasks, the things to do to on the pre-sales phase. So please in the chat write what you think about pre-sales um, pre-sales phase. Sorry. So I will give you a few elements. First, you need to identify the potential customer because you don't want to promote everyone. You want to promote the people who are connected with your offer. Really can people who can really be interested. You also need to, if you can, to conduct a market research to do that. Um, and I don't know if you know what persona. Maybe you heard about the term persona. Persona is about it defining your customer profile. So you can find in internet what persona is. So you need to develop a target customer profile, and and the next thing about pre-sales phase is behave like a sales representative. I mean, to learn about sales because sales is difficult. So you need to learn to read books about sales, to follow trainings about sales. You need to think about sales and to understand that if you don't have that sales mindset, it will be very difficult to sell something. It can be obvious, but on that pre-sales phase, I would recommend you to prepare. It's everything about preparation. After that, I would say that it's prospecting. Prospecting is not easy. So how to generate leads? You have different way to generate leads from social networks, from your list. If you previously created um, funnels with lists, you know that you can reach out these people by email and to prospect like that. You need also a system to qualify your leads. So you need to find a tool, or maybe it can be a spreadsheet in which you give status to your leads. For instance, you make 10 new contacts yesterday, and you need to create a status explaining how that uh, that person is interesting for your business. So so prospecting is something interesting. From now, I would like to invite Nicholas to take to so Nicholas McIntosh, who is Ru Asia CTO, is with me today, and I would like to invite you to tell us what you think about that phase. I mean, prospecting. How do you do that in your business? So, are you okay, Nicholas, to jump with me? Okay, great. So, Welcome. How are you today?
I'm great, Michael, as always. And this is a really good subject, right? Because prospecting, there's so many variables to this. As you were saying, Michael, like there's the inbound and outbound marketing aspect, right? But they're tied together because inbound is people coming into your system, and then outbound is the follow up process, right? So it's like inbound is the prospecting, outbound is the follow up. That's how I view it, right? It's another way to look at it because you might hear some of these terms and you go, "What does that mean?" You know? But prospecting is a big part of your business. In fact, it's a huge part, right? It's the biggest part of your business, and so to get this right, you have to have, as Michael was mentioning, a system in place to allow you to do that. So online, you can do that with what we call, lead capture pages. And in fact, if you were just around the last couple of hours, we just went through a whole heap of training on that. But one of the things you need to understand about the online aspect is that you also have the capacity to do offline prospecting as well. Now, prospecting is actually between 3 and 7 step formula, right? Because it's not just getting someone onto a list, as an example, getting someone onto a list and then being able to follow up via email is one way, and it's quite a substantial way actually to generate an income with an email list. But one of the things you'll find is that over time, as people get deeper and deeper into your prospecting cycle, as we call it, right, that you're going to want to get them onto a phone. Or you're going to want to get them onto like a Zoom call, right, or a live, and you want to get that face to face with them because let's face it, with the advent of AI, anyone could be anyone. I mean, you could be talking to someone on a phone and you can have a voice that sounds like them and it's not actually them. Right? That's the funny thing. So you need to be able to set systems in place now for your own business and for the security of your business moving forward, understanding that AI is coming, about the process you want to be able to take a customer through. So, when you've got somebody that's just ringing you out of the blue to do a sales call, they're really annoying, right? You want to be able to create a prospecting system where you're not only getting someone into a prospecting funnel, but you're actually organizing and booking a specific time with them to follow them up on the phone. So it's not unexpected. There's a higher chance then that they know that they're talking to you as opposed to some AI generated voice, right? Same with doing lives. If you're going to get onto someone with the Zoom, you need to preset that time so that the customer or the prospect knows that they're actually going to be dealing with you and it's not just some wild out of the blue connection where somebody sends an email, "Hey, I'm going live, come on to my," and it's not even them, right? It's somebody else through the advent of AI. So there's all these things to think about. But the best thing about this is it's exciting, right? It's exciting. The prospecting part of your business should be the thing that you spend the most time on. It should be the thing that you spend the most time on. But before you can prospect, you need to have something to give to them, right? You need to have a product or
Yeah, of
service.
course.
So,
You need a good
yeah,
product. Yeah, you need to promote something that is valuable. Of course, we do not recommend you do marketing and prospecting for something that is not valuable. Of course, I would like to talk with you a few minutes about preparation. How do you prepare, for instance, a consultation with someone? Where is the balance between doing digital marketing, so talking to an audience, and talking to a one person. So, what kind of preparation do you do when you know that you will have a consultation with someone? Do you try to find information about that person and to be able deal with that new relationship?
Yeah, it's a great question, because one of the things that you've really got to think about here is that what is it that the customer is looking to do? And how does that match up with the products or services that you've got? So you need to create that relationship before you can actually start talking to the customer. So one of the things that I tend to do is, and you've probably seen this if you've been around with us long enough in the Groove Asia community, we'll talk to you about there's an offer or an opportunity to connect with us. And then one of the things we will do is send you to a page, like a form, where we'll ask you even more information. So in the initial contact, especially online, you may just ask for, let's say, a first name and an email address, right? And then start building that relationship that way through email. The second thing I would do is then, if they want more time with you, then that's fine. You can have more time with me, but I need to know a little bit more about you and your business first. Because if I don't know who you are and what your business is about, how do I even know whether I have any products or services that can help you? I don't, until I know a little bit more about you. So it's that stage of, I ask a little bit more. I'll ask you maybe now for your last name, maybe now for what industry are you in? What is your budget? How long have you been in this industry? So the more questions I can ask you, what this does is two things. First of all, it pre-qualifies that prospect. It pre-qualifies them. Are they qualified to be spending time with you to have you answer their questions? Because it's a two-way street. You don't want to be spending time with someone that is not ready or doesn't have the information or doesn't have the funds. Like, if you're going to be working with someone on a large project, you're going to build a website and funnels and do integrations and all this other stuff, you know that's going to take a lot of your time. And you've got to then ask yourself, do I want to spend the time with someone who expects me to just give them all the information for free? Or am I in an actual business where I want to be charging potential customers for the products and services that I have? So I go through a 3 or 4 step phase: pre-qualify, book the meeting, and then at the first meeting, I don't talk about the product or the service. And this is strange to a lot of people. But hang on, didn't you just say you've asked them for all this information about them? Yes, I have. So on that first meeting I have with them, my job is not to sell them. My job is to find out, who are you? How can I help you? What is it that you do? I don't want to sell them. So I spend 15 minutes, maybe 15, 30 minutes on that first call to get to know them, and then work out, do they have the funds? How much time is it going to take? I go through all these pre-qualifiers. And then if they fit those, at the end of that meeting, I book another meeting.
Yeah. And I have a question about AI, because we will wrap up that session, because we don't want to give too much right now, because great trainings will come in next days. Concerning AI, I personally consider that AI don't have to replace human relationship. So if we use AI to create fake relationships, I think it won't be a good direction. I think AI can permit us to save time, to invest in what is more valuable. And I think the true relationship between a human with another one is very important. So on the sales process, we can, as you said, we can create that human relationship for real, and not using AI on that specific moment. But for all the rest, all the others steps, boring things, maybe we can use AI. What do you think about that?
Well, remember, AI is just it's a tool, right? If I want to put a pool in my backyard, as an example, or a swimming pool, I've got a couple of choices of tools that I can use. I mean, I could go and get a shovel. It might take me a long time to dig a hole in the ground to put a pool in, right? Or I could go and work with someone that has one of those big diggers, dig the hole quicker. But again, these are just tools. So you need to select the right tool for the job at hand. And then you need to understand, how do you use the tool? So AI, as great as it is, it's a tool. It's not a human being. It will never be totally human, right? We can get to this this status, as they want to call it. There's all these terms that are being thrown around. It's come to parity and stuff like that, right? The reality is, human beings need human connection, right? None of this stuff is going to work without human connection, because you have to be able to have a dialogue with someone. I mean, the AI can't answer with an emotion. It can't have that sense of gratitude or understanding at all. It's limited on what it can do. So you need to have those connections with people. AI is fantastic, and I would highly recommend you get involved in it, because it's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of money. And most importantly, it's going to help give you a lot of information about how some of these processes work. That's the key to AI.
And we have something great to give you. If you are watching us right now, we want to invite you for an event. That event is about sales. So it's called AI for Sales mini course. So first of all, we want to promote that. We really want you to consider being live, because we're not sure at all we will have a replay for that. And AI for sales is something that can be very interesting, because it will be provided by Xingyu Dan, who is expert on AI right now. Is really dedicated time and expertise to and give it to you. So go to grooveasia.cm /AI for sales, AI for sales. And there is another event, much, I say bigger.
Well, before we go on to that bigger event, Michael, what I want to point out about this AI for sales is, this is part of a series that we've been running here at Groove Asia, right? So when you get to this page, if you come down here, you'll see all of these comments about the previous sales that and stuff that we've done on AI. So we did content marketing, we've done email marketing, we've done how to do videos and images and everything else. So when you join up for this particular session, here's the fun fact. On the thank you page for this session, we're going to give you access to all of the previous AI training as well, great. Right? So it's all there on one page, because people have been screaming, where's the replays? Can I get them? So yes, we're going to do that. So make sure, even if you don't want to learn about AI for sales, sign up for it anyway, because then you can get all the previous training on how to create images and how to create emails and follow-up series and all of that as well. So that's really important.
Yeah. Very good previous courses, And the other event I wanted to talk to you is about the 5-day challenge. If you already participate to one of our challenges, all the value is focused on your success, and you need to take advantage of those challenges, because it will be on 5 days, and it will permit you to practice and learn by doing. So don't forget the date. It will begin on Monday, April 10th, to Friday, April 14th. So it's on GMT +8 time. So do your time conversion, please. GMT +8 time is the time of Malaysia. So if you are in the United States or in Europe, as me, that you can use conversion time tools.
It's for the early birds, right, on the US, mate. Those that are up early in the morning. Those are, and you should be up early, right? Get up early and get things done. But Look, let's just have a look at this, Michael, because people are probably going to ask, what are we doing? Well, if you were just with us in one of the last live streams we did, we were showing you about the funnel process, the lead capture process, right? One of the things we're going to do here during this 5 days is break that down. So we're going to talk to you specifically about how do you create free product funnels, right, to get those leads coming in. How do you do paid product funnels? And as Michael just mentioned before, how do we do a booking or a calendar funnel? And then at the one of the last days, what we're going to do after we've gone through these three is show you how you can combine the different funnel types to make a bigger funnel to do more. So you might get someone in as a lead or a prospect with a free product. Then how do you follow them up to book a meeting with them about promoting a paid product, right? All of the things we just talk about, that entire flow of getting from just being a cold lead to now they're a bit warmer and now they're super hot, right? And now they're ready to go and connect with you and build those relationships. So all of that's going to be covered during this 5-day training. So we highly recommend you get there for that as well.
Yeah, and don't forget that we are in the Groove Asia community promoting software. That software is called Groove Asia. And so, yes, you can go to grooveasia.cm/challenge, but you can also type grooveasia.cm, just that. If you don't know what the software is, it's a software that is really dedicated for online entrepreneurs. And if you want to get started with digital marketing, this is the software you need. So in few seconds, I will launch and finish that session launching a video explaining more about that software. I would like to thank people who were on the chat. I'm sorry I didn't brought you comments, but I see that people like Andrea Dene reacted about the fact that yeah, we need to humanize what AI gives us. Peter Peter and also Tak Tak say congratulates you, Nick, and also Peter say fantastic. Yeah, thank you, people. Also Michelle, yeah, wrote something about pre-qualify. It's very important. So don't miss those events. I will leave you with the main call to action today. It's AI for Sales mini course. So go and grab your seat and thank you, Nicholas, for being with me today
Happy to.
and introducing those amazing events we have prepared for you and Xing Yutan prepared for us. So thank you very much. Have a good day and see you next time on GLU Groove Asia Leaders Unite sessions. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Hi, this is Simon Leung with GrooveAsia.cm, and on behalf of my business partner, fellow co-founder and COO of the company, as well as our corporate partners at Groove in the US, we want to welcome you to Groove Asia, where our mission is to achieve freedom by changing lives around the world together. In case you don't know, Groove is best known as the top free digital marketing platform in the world. That's because we provide you with all the tools you will ever need, over 20 of them, not only to start, but to run an entire internet marketing business. These are all software tools that online marketers just like you are paying thousands for each and every single month just to set up, promote, and automate their businesses. But here at Groove, you get them all for absolutely free for life. From building your website, landing pages, and sales funnels with simple drag and drop technology, creating your online store with no technical skills of any kind, delivering your content through state-of-the-art membership sites, to selling your products and services with advanced sales systems and affiliate software, then promoting your new online business with email automation, power blogging, video marketing, webinars, live streams, and more. The Groove system makes it all possible, and it's free, saving you tens of thousands every year. That's why it's no surprise that right here at Groove, we are the fastest growing digital marketing platform on the planet with over 500,000 users. As we continue to grow every day, week, and month, surpassing all the leading brands out there. But that's not all. After all, you're here because you want to make money, right? When you sign up for your free lifetime Groove account, you will also become an instant affiliate. That's right. We even have a built-in affiliate marketing opportunity for you to partner with us to make USD online, get paid weekly in potentially recurrent income, and possibly earning you up to 50% commissions across multiple tiers. But hey, don't just take my word for it though. Between Groove partners who found success for the very first time with the software and our countless affiliate partners who have generated thousands in commissions, Groove is a revolutionary platform and a world-class community that literally changes lives. Beginner? No experience? Don't know how to get started? No problem. Because digital marketing training is also included for free. This is truly what makes Groove Asia different. Are you ready? Live training multiple times a week, mini courses that walk you through how to get real results, free reports and video content that you can give away, entire marketing pages and funnels built out for you, even full weekend programs normally sold for thousands, 100% sponsored and paid for you by Groove Asia. And as if all of that isn't enough, we have the top community in the world with some of the best leaders to coach and mentor you along the way, private training and group meetings to give you personal updates and secret announcements, plenty of bonuses and resources you will not get anywhere else. Plus, multiple opportunities to build your own teams and work together to lead others and change more lives worldwide in different countries, cultures, and languages. Yes, we truly are a global community. Do you see the potential yet? There are plenty more ways for you to learn all about Groove Asia right here on this site, on our FAQ, frequently asked questions page, any one of our social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, and especially inside of our private Facebook group. So make sure you're a part of all of that so you don't miss out on anything. But if you ask me, there is no better way for you to take full advantage of everything we have to offer other than to check it out for yourself right now, because you truly need to see it to believe it. So take action right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you on the inside right here at grooveasia.cm.